Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu wa nashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله قال الله تبارك حكيم الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل محمد وبارك وسلم صلاة وسلام عليك يا رسول الله صلاة وسلام عليك يا علي His Eminence Huzur Mufti Islam, His Eminence Huzur Mufti Ishaq Sahab Qibla, His Eminence Huzur Shamim Ashraf Sahab Qibla, my distinguished guest, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a great privilege to be here in this historical mosque to pay tribute to one of the greatest scholars of Islam, Qahir al-Sunnat, Hazrat Allama Shah, Ahmad Noorani Sahab, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. We're commemorating his life. We are remembering his teachings. But we need to understand what his teachings were all about. If we simply commemorate, if we simply pay tribute and go home and go to sleep, then that is not doing his life. All those people who are his murideen, all those people who are present here, who are wanting to pay tribute because his father, Hazrat Maulana Abdul Alim Siddiqui Merethi Rahmatullah Ta'ala alayhi, brought Islam to this island, propagated Islam. All those people who want to thank him, I want to talk to all those people and say to you that a simple commemoration is not enough. That a simple remembrance is not doing justice to his life. That if we simply participate and go home and go to sleep as we normally do, then this is doing injustice to the commemoration that we're holding. Injustice to the tribute that we want to pay, injustice to the urs that we are holding. We need to understand the true message that he brought to this island, as well as the message that he took across the world. And his message was the illumination of the heart. That he wanted to illuminate the heart. This is one of the greatest challenges facing the world right now. The illumination of the heart. That your heart is enlightened. If you look around the world, all those people whose hearts are not enlightened are people who are destroying the world. All those people whose hearts are closed, who have no humanity left, are people who are killing the innocent. All those people around the world
who have no heart, are people who are making innocent children orphans, are killing innocent children, are destroying homes, are causing bloodshed all over the world. This is before us. These are not people who are uneducated people. These are not people who are jahil people or ignorant people. These are the most educated people, the most highly sophisticated people. Those people call themselves very modern, sophisticated, educated, the elitists. And yet these people are the people whose hearts are not illuminated, whose hearts are closed. Because of that, they cause corruption across the world. Islam is the religion that focuses on the purity of the heart. Islam is a religion that calls for the purification of the heart, that calls for the illumination of the heart. And if your hearts are enlightened, if your hearts are purified, if your hearts are good, then this world will become peaceful. This society will become peaceful. This is why the Holy Quran emphasizes that a mu'min is he whose heart is purified. A mu'min is he whose heart is purified, whose heart is pure. Pure from the greed of the world, pure from the lust of the power of the world, pure from the jealousies and all those things that destroys our communities, all those things that destroys our families, purified. The Holy Quran emphasizes on the importance of purifying our heart. Prophet Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there is a piece of meat in your body, which if it is corrupt, then the whole body is corrupt. But if it is good, then your whole being is good. And that is your heart. Purification of the heart is so crucial. Look around us. People walking in our communities who have different faces. A face which is for the public, but a face which is at home. People who pretend that they're so good, but they're so worst at home. People who walk around claiming to be the ambassadors of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at them and their behavior and their actions, the way they organize themselves, the way they behave, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. Now they're truly representing the message of Rasulullah, that they are purified. It is the cleansing of the heart which is so important. And that is why in Islam there is 3 nafs that is mentioned, which is so crucial. Nafs-e ammara, nafs-e lawama, and nafs-e mutmainna. Nafs-e ammara is a nafs that is taking us towards badness, that is encouraging us to do bad things. And there is a fight every day between all of us. If there's anybody here who say that they don't go through this fight, then alhamdulillah. Everyone goes through this fight every day. Nafs-e ammara is saying, do it, nobody's watching. You can do it, you can get away with it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you cheat? You may make enough profit. If you to do this way and take a shortcut, you will be more successful, you accumulate more wealth. This is the nafs that is taking us, persuading us. There is a waswasa, there is this talking to us all the time, saying, do it. Nobody's watching, you will not be caught. And we do end up, sometimes when we give in to nafs-e ammara, then we end up doing bad things. We look around us, how many people are cheating other people? How many people are abusing other people? How many people are beating their wives and their daughters and their children and not showing love and affection? How many people are not following the sunnah of the Prophet? How many people are causing troubles in our society? How many people are causing and abusing and doing crimes? How many people are involved in drugs? How many people who are politically corrupt, whose mind is corrupt? How many people are there in our society? You know, the evils of the society, they don't come from the alien planet. We create these evils. It is within us. As human beings, we have the power and the authority to create evil within our society. It is the evil that evil is being implemented both by nafs-e ammara. That if we listen to nafs-e ammara, then this is the nafs that is taking us through evilness. And every time we listen to nafs-e ammara, Every time we give in to nafs amara, every time we heed to nafs amara and do what nafs amara is persuading us to do, then a black spot appears on our heart. Every time. Every day, look at our lives. How many times have we listened to nafs amara? How many times have we lied? Lying has become so common these days. So common these days that it is something which is, people don't think twice anymore. When they're conversing with people, talking to their friends, their own friends, they would be lying. How many times we cheating people? How many times do we give in to nafs amara every day? Just look in your hearts. Every day, how many times we're doing that? Every time we listen to nafs amara, a black spot appears. And if you continue to, the black spot continues to grow. It is like a cancer. You continue to give in to nafs amara and the cancer grows. And it continues to grow. And it continues to grow so much until that black spot takes over your whole body. And when that black spot takes over your whole body, is cancerous, then there is point of no return. Point of no return. You look at the dictators in the world and we say that how is it that people can be so evil? They've been taken over by nafs amara. The black spot has spread across their whole body. That there is no point of return. They have become absolutely evil. That there is no point of return for them. All those dictators who are killing Muslims, who are killing innocent people across the world, are being controlled by nafs amara. All those educated people who are destroying homes are being taken over by nafs amara. Those are the educated people. Those are the people who live in the first world, who say we have created society, we have created the high-rise building, we have created all the innovation that exists, the planes, we have been to the moon. All those sophisticated people are the people who are killing the innocent through bombs, through destroying homes, have been taken over by nafs amara. Those are the people. There is no point of return to them. They can't see any sense because nafs amara has taken over. And that is the cancerous nafs amara that we need to fight as Muslims. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us to be a Muslim, and it is our duty and responsibility to ensure that we eliminate nafs amara from our society, from within our own hearts, from within our own bodies, but also from the community, from the country, and from the world. This is the responsibility, the special responsibility that Muslims have. There is another nafs though, which is nafs al-lawama. Nafs al-lawama is the nafs that is always persuading you and saying, do it. Muslim. You have a fight between these two nafs. Nafs amara saying, do it. You won't be caught. You know, if you do this, you will become wealthy. If you cheat this person, if you don't pay your taxes, you will become wealthy. If you're to lie, you'll get away with murder. Do it. When nafs al-lawama is a nafs that says, for Allah's sake, don't do it. You are a Muslim. Don't do it. There is persuading you. And every time you listen to nafs al-lawama, then the black spot disappears, it decreases, it declines. Every time you listen to nafs al-lawama, the black spot decreases, it declines. And when you continue to listen to nafs al-lawama, then there comes a point when your whole body is cleansed and your heart is purified, and nafs mutmainna takes over. And that is when nafs mutmainna takes over, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises, oh nafs mutmainna, enter Jannah. There's no questions. There's no ask. When you've been taken over by nafs mutmainna, you're at peace and your heart is purified. Absolute purification is what is the duty of Muslims. That we as Muslims should be fulfilling our responsibility. And this is the message that Qa'id al-Sunnah came to give. This is the message that he was propagating. And if you're celebrating his Urs, if you're commemorating his day, and if you're not cleansing your heart and not purifying your heart, then you're not doing justice. There is no point doing Urs if you're not commemorating effectively by implementing the message that he came to propagate. It is no good that you simply commemorate for the sake of doing a ceremony. You simply commemorate for the sake of coming together, but actually you benefit by cleansing your heart, by creating a better and better society for yourselves and for your family and for your children. You know, human beings are made up of two things, body and soul. Body is something we can visibly see. We see so many bodies. There are people who have good built bodies. There are people who are so arrogant that they say that we are very strong. They're proud of their strength. There are people who call themselves so handsome and so beautiful that they live in arrogance with their beauty and handsomeness. There are people who walk around and say, I am from this clan and this tribe, I am from this family, and my family is better than your family, I am superior than you. When the hadith is لا فضل لعربين على عجمين ولا لعجمين على عربين ولا لأسود على أبيض ولا لأبيض على أسود إلا بالتقوى, that there is no discrimination, there is no superiority between an Arab and over a non-Arab, over a non-Arab over an Arab, over a white person over a non-white person. There is no superiority of a black person over a white person, or white person over a black person. The only superiority, the only discrimination in Islam is taqwa, the purity of the heart, the humility, being good. The goodness that we have. But people are saying, my family is better than your family. My child cannot marry your family because we are superior. We are better. You are lower class. You are lower class and we are superior. People who walk around arrogance. Those people should go to the graveyard and see how many arrogant people are laying in the graves. Those kings, those dictators, those wealthy and those power people. All their arrogance have been destroyed. They're lying and laying in the graves. And people have forgotten them. Arrogance is what we live by. Arrogance is that is what overtaking us, that is dominating our lives. That we walk around our society being arrogant, that we are wealthy, that we have a status, that we are powerful, that we are mighty, that we come from a better family, we are handsome. This is the arrogance that we live in. Across the world, across the society. This is the arrogance. And for that arrogance, for our body, we do everything. We do everything. We work so hard, day and night, to create more wealth. We're working day and night to have better homes. We're creating wealth for ourselves, for our children. We are working day and night to have more cars, bigger homes, to have more wealth. We work so much for the body, day and night, to have better food, better homes, more wealth. And the more we have, the less it is. We want more and more. When people say that, oh Allah, give us this much, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you, you want more. The greed never stops. You want more and more. The more you meet one target and you move to another. So body is something that we've seen. When we work hard, we devote our whole life with passion. We know that if we don't get up in the morning and go to work, then we will get sacked from our jobs. Our employers will get rid of us. So we come to work on time. We run to work because we don't want to be late. We work hard because the employer will be asking questions. What the targets that's been set? Have you met those targets? Have you targets? If you have, then you will be sacked. You'll get rid of. They will take you out. They will make you unemployed. So we work hard for our body. But the body isn't everything. If the soul is taken out of your body, then the body becomes worthless. So we know that soul is everything. The real value is the soul, not the body. If the soul comes out of your body, then it doesn't matter. This is the body of your father, the body of your son, the body of your wife, the body of the most beloved person. You will need not keep that body in your home for more than 1 or 2 days. You will take it to the graveyard and you will bury that body because the soul has come out. So we know that the real importance is in the body, is the soul. But the question I want to ask you is that we work so much for the body which isn't everything. The real value is the soul. Are we working as hard for the soul, to purify the soul, as we work hard for the body? Do we rush to the mosque? If we're late, then our soul will become ill. We rush to the mosque to pray namaz, to pray a salat. Do we work as hard? Do we take it as seriously? We do so much for our body. But what are we doing to purify our soul? When the soul is everything. You know, when our body is ill, we go to the doctor. And the doctor gives medicine. And we take this medicine seriously. You know, we don't want to lose this medicine. We take it on time because we want to get better. But when your soul is ill, what do you do? Where do you go? Where do you go? And in the Holy Quran says, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ إِزَّلَمُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ جَاءُوكَ فَاسْتَغْفِرُوا اللَّهَ وَاسْتَغْفَرَ لَهُمْ رَسُولٌ لَوَجَدُوا اللَّهَ تَوَّابًا رَحِيمًا. That when you're ill, when you have done zulm on your nafs, then you come to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, to Sayyidina Rasulullah ﷺ, and ask for forgiveness. And if the Prophet asks for forgiveness on your behalf, then you will find Allah all forgiving. When your soul is ill, you come to Sallam. Come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when your body is ill, how do you know that your soul is ill? This is the last point I want to make. We know that when the body is ill, good food doesn't taste nice. When your body is ill, you don't want to be talking to people. You want to go home and rest. You want to simply be left alone. You don't converse with your friends. You don't go outside to the park or for holidays because you're ill. Your body cannot take it. You want to go home and you want to rest. But when your soul is ill, how do you know that the soul is ill? Well, let me tell you. When you're cheating, then you know that your soul is ill. When you're lying, then know that your soul is ill. When you are causing corruption in the world, then know that your soul is ill. When you are abusing your power, then know that your soul is ill. When you're not praying, then know that your soul is ill. When you are not telling the truth, know that your soul is ill. When you are going around causing trouble, causing jealousy, soul is ill. At the time when you need to come and ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to purify your soul, to purify your heart. Once you purify your heart, then you will be the true representative of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You will be the person who will be blessed, and you'll be the person who will be going to heaven without any questions being asked. But until then, you really have to commit yourself today in this mosque, that is our heart purified or not? Is our soul cleansed or not? And if it's not, then commit yourself in this mosque that today, from now on, that you will be working to purify your heart. That you will not be listening to nafs ammara, that you will be listening to nafs al-lawama, that you will be working to ensure that nafs mutmainna takes over. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.